Hey everybody, John with HillCo, and I want to introduce you to our stainless steel storage and bottling tanks. These are made of type 304 food grade stainless steel, 23 gauge. These are an unheated tank. We offer in both a 9-gallon, an 18-gallon, and a 36-gallon version. The 18-gallon version is the most popular, so I'm showing that here in this video, but the other tanks are just pretty much exactly the same, just a smaller or larger. So I will say though, on this 18-gallon and the 36-gallon, they do have a coned bottom on the tank. As you can see, by the way, the lid securely latches down here with 3 latches. Lid has a silicone gasket around to keep a nice seal around the edge. And as I mentioned, on both the 18-gallon and the 36-gallon model, they have a coned bottom. So the center of the tank is coned upwards and pushes the honey out towards the outer edge. And then also the honey gate is mounted just below, the honey drain hole is mounted just below the bottom edge of the floor there, so you're getting a nice complete drain. On the 9-gallon version, the honey gate is mounted the same way, so you get a nice complete drain with no obstruction at the honey gate, but it is a flat bottom on the 9-gallon. So just again, 18-gallon and 36-gallon have the cone bottom, 9-gallon is a flat bottom, and both have the, I'll show you here to demonstrate, but you can see how the floor of the tank is flush with the honey gate opening right there. So you get a nice complete drain. There's no obstruction inside here to impede that honey from flowing out. In this configuration, as you can see here, again, on this 18-gallon model, I have the standard plastic honey gate on here, which is the standard option. And so they work good, just a standard old plastic honey gate. Really good for moving honey from one container to another. And if you're bottling, they work fine for that. Although plastic honey gates have a tendency, if you've used them before, you're probably familiar, you know, as you're opening and closing this valve, the honey tends to kind of ooze out here and ooze out the bottom. So as you're bottling continuously, if you're bottling, you know, small bottles one after another, you're just going to keep kind of finding yourself, you know, wiping that edge off and licking your finger and whatnot to keep that honey from dripping out. So again, it's a great gate for general use, but if you're wanting to bottle a lot of honey from a tank like this, I'm going to pause the video here for a minute and show you another valve option to replace this yellow valve here. I'm going to take this off and put another one on to show you a really nice dripless valve option that we have available for these tanks. So hang on just a moment. Alright, so if you were bottling continuously with a tank like this and just filling bottle after bottle, again, this yellow gate here can prove to be kind of cumbersome. Again, just tends to ooze honey around the edges. It's just not real smooth. It works. It's been used for years. It is a workable option, but it's just not the greatest option out there. And so we have this dripless valve option, which we are now offering as the upgrade option for these stainless steel bottling and storage tanks. And if you've never used one of these, you will absolutely love it. They are just amazing. It will really supercharge and speed up your honey bottling operation really much faster than the old school gate there. So basically, your honey comes out of this hole down below here, the center hole. As you open and close it, it opens and closes that, so that honey just flows straight down. So again, you have your handle here that you work and moves that plunger up and down, and when it shuts off real clean and real fast. So you got really smooth, infinite control here of how wide open or how closed you want that honey to flow out, depending on the size of your bottle. You can open her wide open, or you can just open a little bit at a time, and when you shut it off, again, it is done. That's why they call it a dripless valve. You will not have hardly any issues with drips from this honey gate. So what I love, even for filling small bottles, like a 1-pound bottle, boy, I can just open this thing wide open and get it all the way filled to, like, you know, an inch from the top, and then kind of slow down and shut it off, and we're done. So you will find it will really speed up your honey bottling operation. If you're using one of these for continuous honey bottling, it will absolutely really make a big difference for you. So anyway, that is the introduction to our 9-gallon, 18-gallon, and 36-gallon honey storage and bottling tanks. Check them out on our website, HillCobees.com. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day.